You're not even beautiful. Don't tell me I'm not beautiful. If you even tell me I'm not beautiful, I'm confident and I know I'm beautiful. Truly, I'm a plus size. You don't tell me you are too big. I love me being big. You know, I was telling you when I do my diet, it's not like I want to be that size 12. I don't want to be a size 12. I love me being a size whatever I am right now. I enjoy my body. It's the self-love we are talking about. And I take care of that body. Mentally, physically, psychologically, I want to take care of that body.
Because you found peace. There is something about you that you love yourself. There is more to just you being Tebi, or who is probably a plus size. You're kind.
Exactly.
You're loving.
Yes.
You know, there is more to
I'm
you.
enough.
And you're enough.
You know, when
I think we do we are so hard on ourselves.
Yeah.
As people.
Yeah.
Mostly as women.
Exactly. Yeah.
As
women.
mothers. We are
as
very
mothers.
hard.
Yeah.
And also we tend to love more. We give so much without considering ourselves first. And sometimes that love that we are giving is even half. It's half empty because we've not loved ourselves.
At times we giving that love.
We think we are giving love, but we are giving hate.
Do we call it hate now?
No, okay, not bitterness sometimes.
Bitterness. It's not hate.
There is
because
this,
hate is a strong word.
It is
especially
bitterness
towards your loved ones,
the immediate people around you.
That's why, Rachel, I love that word. I am enough. I say when you are enough, you know, it's as if you are full to the brim. You are overflowing. When anybody come and give it to you, you are full enough. You've known yourself. I am enough. I am. When someone is coming with a cup of this thing, you'll be like, I tell you, there's no way to pour it. I say, yes, I'm full enough. You are bringing your bitterness, a cup of bitterness. No, I know my identity, so I filled myself up. Don't bring your bitterness to me. There's no place. I can't accommodate it.
It can't take it.
Yes, I love myself to be enough. I know I am enough.
And pour that out to the people around
you think,
me.
Right now, I don't have money, I am enough. Right now, I don't have a job.
Peace.
My darling. Right now, I don't have a job. I am enough. When you know you are enough, babe, effortlessly you see things start working for you. We are live.
Good morning, good afternoon,
good evening, wherever you are watching us from.
It is Rachel and
Tebi
on
Conversation on the Couch.
The white is whiting.
Is white.
Snow White.
Yeah, Snow White. Maybe because very soon. No, we don't really experience snow.
No, we should go and watch Snow White. You know, every December there is always a Snow White edition that is coming up.
Yeah. We will go and watch it.
We should go and watch Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you too, my darling?
I'm okay.
You are all glammed up. Oh my goodness.
Better than you. Have you met yourself? Let me reintroduce you. Tebi, meet Tebi.
You know me, one thing about me is there was a sister of mine, she was going through. I say me, at times the way I treat myself, the way I heal when I'm going through something, I dress up, I take photo. You know me.
You have that, yes.
Have you been to my TikTok page? I dress up.
Yeah,
I buy wigs, I make up, I take photos, I dance in front of the camera. And with that, I'm validating myself that I'm beautiful. I'm enough. Even when you are telling me I'm not enough. So, in fact, that is why I love our topic today.
Self-love.
Self-love. Rachel.
How do you like to love yourself?
Rachel, like I said now, I'll still repeat it again. When I was telling
your
that
red
lady,
lipstick.
Yes, you know, I was saying the other time that I'm not that a perfect makeup person, but when I put my red lipstick and I'm able to put my foundation, Rachel, I'm going.
You're enough.
I'm enough. Rachel, I am enough. I am saying it is just like a self-affirmation. It's easy for we women. That is why you see a lot of people going for breast implants, going for BBL.
I-
Because they feel they are not enough.
Do you know I used to have that feeling? And I think that was probably before I really found Christ.
That you want to add to your
No.
boobs.
Actually wanted to go and take off. But the feeling of
Take off of what?
just so that they can be on the chest. You know, when I'm jumping up and down, they are not jumping. Debbie, don't laugh.
Take off of what?
To just put them back on the chest.
You know, I have this camera, this mirror in my house. I look at it, even though I'm a plus size. You know, when people say, okay, I want to diet, I want to become a size 12, I don't lie to myself. I love Wootebi.
You know you like your rice.
Rachel, I love my rice, I love my white bread. Don't give me okay,
There
diet.
was something on TikTok, someone who was talking about the calories that are in plantain. And you're
in fact, there was one. He's trying to eat bread. They say all of a sudden they show a video of this. Don't eat bread. They want to eat rice. Don't eat rice. Water. Don't drink water. So what do you want us to eat exactly? I love myself. I love my peace of mind. You were talking about, you know, when you have an issue with someone, and if I have an issue with you, Rachel, I'll walk up to you. And tell you, Rachel, this is what you've done, and we move from there. And the next minute, maybe we are dining together. You said something that you even say, my darling sister, that is me. And why am I doing this, Rachel? I'm not doing it. I'm doing it for myself, my mental health.
to heal your heart.
I'm that person. If I love you, I will love you 100% and one.
Because I think that someone has said it time and time again. Forgiveness is not for the other person. It's for
Rachel,
yourself.
If you don't love who you are, because we are talking about self-love now, if you don't validate yourself already, then you are waiting for that person to validate you. You are waiting for that husband to tell you, oh, you are beautiful today. Before you tell me, I know I am beautiful.
You will go in front of the mirror and you'll
I
say,
am
God,
enough.
you did well.
Rachel, I used to work with a bank, but when I needed to step up for my children, like, okay, now I need more time for my children. Okay, I had to step down from that place. Like, okay, right now, this is not what is good for me as a mom. My children need me right now. I need to be there for them. Yes, it wasn't what I wanted, but I really appreciated it and embraced it, that this is my life right now. You will see me when I'm talking about my school runs, I'm saying it happily. When I'm talking about my children, the sacrifice, I'm saying it. I'm appreciating it. And because I'm embracing that new life, you see it becomes easy. If you're not appreciating yourself, that is when maybe someone passed by you, maybe mistakenly that person they see you, say, maybe because my boobs is too big. Maybe because my skin color is not good.
So self-love is appreciation of oneself.
Appreciation of oneself. Carry yourself.
Finding yourself worthy.
Worthy.
Giving yourself that esteem, that regard,
exactly,
worthiness,
so that you are not waiting for the validation of people before you. Okay, when someone, that's what I even want to imbibe. We have daughters now. I want my daughters to start seeing themselves as beautiful, as brave, as kind. It's not them waiting for, mommy, am I beautiful? My daughter, I gave her to a coin. You are beautiful already. When you input it in them, nobody will be able to bully them out of it. You
then don't find yourself in situations where you're trying to define your identity, because you already know who you are.
I know who I am already. So when I find myself in situation, because at times life happens, I know I will get out of it. I cannot dwell in it forever. You know, I was telling you something, that when I have issues with people, I don't dwell there. Even in my marriage, when I have issues, I don't dwell. We talk it out and we move on, because I have chosen peace. I choose happiness. So when I'm dwelling in that place, I'm not loving myself, because I know for my mental health, I will be broken emotionally. So I don't dwell in it. I rather, if I have issues with you, Rachel, I'll tell you, this is what I feel is happening. And I when we sort it out, we move on.
You move on.
The next minute, I'm calling you again, that babe, what are we doing?
You don't dwell on things.
Maybe it's the grace God has given to me. But babe, life is short.
To dwell on things that don't matter.
You want to dwell on resentment, bitterness, and all that? When do you want to start living life? When do you want to start living? I want to be happy. I choose peace. So I just want to love who I am. I want to love who Tebi is. This face, I want to love it. It's ugly.
It starts
beautiful.
with you loving your personality.
Rachel, I've seen someone that because they don't love themselves, when they get anywhere, they are showing that bitterness because they don't love themselves.
Because of things that will
they don't
come
love who
out
they are.
yes.
They are not even sure. They are not confident about themselves. So they will now bring it to you in their insecurities.
So where they don't get validation, then they feel like they are not good enough.
They are bringing their insecurities. They are bringing it to you like, yeah, you're not even beautiful. Don't tell me I'm not beautiful. If you even tell me I'm not beautiful, I'm confident and I know I'm beautiful. Truly, I'm a plus size. You don't tell me you are too big. I love me being big. You know, I was telling you when I do my diet, it's not like I want to be that size 12. I don't want to be a size 12. I love me being a size whatever I am right now. I enjoy my body. It's the self-love we are talking about. And I take care of that body. Mentally, physically, psychologically, I want to take care of that body.
Because you found peace. There is something about you that you love yourself. There is more to just you being Tebi or who is probably a plus size. You're kind.
Exactly.
You're loving.
Yes.
You know, there is more to
I'm
you.
enough.
And you're enough.
You know when they say, Rachel, you are enough. Definitely when they say you are enough, definitely you don't want anybody adding to it. Inside of you, you know you are beautiful, you are brave. So anybody coming is just an addition. You either take it or leave it. Someone is telling you are kind. I know I'm kind before, so I'm not expecting your validation. I'm not expecting you to tell me I'm kind before I know I am kind.
Also, there are some things that you're good at that other people don't have or don't bring to the table.
Yes. So when we are talking about self-love, exactly. When we are talking about self-love, is you not waiting for the validation of a man?
I think it's also important for you to understand what's within me that I'm great at, that I can bring out.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
You love your appearance. You love your personality. You love your skill set.
Yeah.
Basically, recognizing that everything about you is enough.
Is enough. And babe, I think we're doing that because the way we are talking about self-love. Self-love entails you taking care of yourself too. Not just loving yourself. You are loving yourself is you taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is that mentally you are okay, like I said earlier. Physically you are okay. Emotionally.
You're functioning.
Okay, I love this body. Definitely I need to take care of this body. I love my spirit. Definitely I need to feed it with positive words. Strong affirmation. I'm enough. Those affirmation works for Rachel. I was at a stage in my life whereby I am that person. I am a kind of person that, you know, when you say be careful of what you see, I'm that person that whatever I sees, it can be in my head throughout the day. So depending on maybe positive or negative, it can mess up my day or just give me joy throughout. So I'm so careful of what I see. It's just kind of affirmation for me that I will just write it. I am loved. I am beautiful. I am brave. I'm that kind of person that is reciting something.
Yeah, you're worthy.
Yeah, I'll be reciting it in my head. And when I'm reciting it and I'm walking towards it.
And in instances whereby you've gone through pain, trying to, like, where you find it very difficult to actually love yourself.
Well,
you know, because as you say,
that is where I said the affirmation works.
Life
Rachel.
happens.
Rachel, when you are in that bitterness, that is where I said the affirmation works. Remember, when you know your identity, you remember who you are. You remembering who you are is that, okay, yes, you just know that this is right now is just a phase. With time, it will pass. I love when people say, it's just a phase right now. It will pass. You know, I was telling you something that, wow, nothing lasts forever. There was a time I was in this situation. Now, look at me. I'm happy in this situation I'm in right now. You know, so it will surely pass. And those affirmations work. Because when you keep, for me, I've used it and it worked for me like magic. And as a mom now, I'm raising my kids to be able to use those affirmations. Every morning, we have my children in the morning when we are, I say, your affirmation. In fact, at times they say they recite it 3 times. My son was now giving me a testimony that, Mommy, do you know there was a time I was not happy? I had to read out my affirmation. And yeah, I am loved. I am blessed. I am for signs and wonders. And thank God, yeah.
Mostly for children as well.
Yes, I am for signs and wonders. I am blessed. I am loved. No evil shall befall me. All those things. Even when they are afraid, they will know that this. With those strong affirmation.
So those can be a form of probably reclaiming back your glory.
Reclaiming it back.
Forgiving yourself and as well. Having compassion towards yourself.
Being kind to yourself.
Because sometimes we are too hard on ourselves.
Good sleep. Good diet.
Because sometimes when things happen to you, you probably think, maybe I deserved it.
No. Good sleep. That's what I said. What works for me is that I believe, even my Bible says, God said, all what I made, everything is good. So I deserve the good part of it. Truly, life happens at times.
Yeah.
But when the life happens, I believe He is with me in whatever is going on at the moment. And it will, now you say, it will turn out good. Yes. For me, it will work out for good.
All things work together.
Good of those that love the Lord. So when life happens at times, I'll be like, yes, it's a phase. Because we need to start saying all those positive things to ourselves, all those positive words, those affirmations to ourselves, just because we are all human at times. At times, you can just be broken and just think you won't get out of it. No.
It's the end of the world. But surprisingly, it's
a bend.
It is a bend. That's a good way to look at it.
So just love yourself, forgive yourself, be kind to yourself, like you said. Be kind to yourself. I was saying it, I can't dwell in something for a very long time. I want to enjoy life. I want to be happy. I want to be at peace.
You like to say, no, let's discuss this and move on.
Me, I'll say, come, let's sit down, let's talk about it. I love I'll say, let's talk about it. Instead of me being resentful, instead of me dwelling in it and wallowing
in pain.
No, you will now be, come. Even as husband and wife, sit down, let's talk about it. Let's talk. Yes, even the Bible says, come, let's reason together.
Unless two shall agree.
Yes. If you are reasoning, at times you too, you need to sit down for yourself now. At times you need to sit down and reflect. Babe, at times when I'm in a day, at times I'll just notice maybe I'm being depressed. You know how depression can be.
It's those
like little, sadness,
kind of small voices sadness. In your head.
In your head. You just be there. And now immediately, I can go to the toilet and reflect like, what happened today? Who did I speak to? What did I watch on social media? What happened? Something has happened. Why am I in this space? Immediately, I will now reflect. Maybe, okay, something I saw is what someone said. It's a text message I received. I will now say, okay, what can I do at that moment? It's part of self-love. I will now reflect on it. Do you want to now be here? Because
is this what you want to do with your life?
I evaluate my mental state so much because, like I said earlier, I'm raising human. I don't want my resentment towards someone or towards myself to affect their own life. I'm being careful on what I pour into them. I want to see me happy, and I'm radiating that joy to my neighbor, radiating it to my family, radiating it to people around me. It's part of self-love.
It is.
Yeah.
So it's safe to say that self-love is really being comfortable with oneself. Comfortable
with yourself and taking care of yourself as well. Yeah. You being comfortable with yourself is, you know your identity. You are not waiting for anybody's validation for you to be happy with yourself. No.
Identify what you're good at. Love your personality.
You know me, I love myself. I love my photos. I told you someone was going through an issue. I say, did you have any party coming up? They say, what do you mean by do I have any party coming up? I say, you won't understand. I say, maybe because you work from home ever since COVID. Without my sister, she will be listening. She'll be laughing at. I say, maybe because you work from home. It's been a very long time that you do your makeup, you put on wig, you carry that your designer bag and those expensive wigs you buy and that perfume, spray In fact, recently, I love her so much. She just got herself a beautiful car. She now did the video. She said, look at that car. Look at that. She now told me in that video, you remember that you said I should take care of myself. I should enjoy life. I'm like, okay, this thing has turned to a thing now. She did the video. She was like, you remember you said I should enjoy my life. I tell people, life is short. Enjoy your life. Be happy. Be at peace with yourself. Love yourself. So that, like I always say, I told someone recently, I said, God said everything I made is beautiful. God forbid anything happens now. If you now killed yourself, or maybe you and God will look at you.
God will ask you,
did you go to Paris? You say, God, because there is no money.
I was broke.
There is no money. He said, okay, the England you are in. Did you even go to King's Cross? And look at the train, the way the train, and you are there, you are still wallowing. It's because I'm too busy. God will say, you deserve to go to hell.
I remember I used to ask Judy, but Judy, why do you do these colors? Because when she braids her hair, she will probably use very, fantastic colors. And even when she painted, I think, her kitchen yellow at some point. And I'm like, you're so brave. And she was like, but God created all these
beautiful things
for us
to explore. That is it. That is it. I keep telling people, I say nobody has died, Rachel. And now come back to this heart like, and he's telling you that, when we traveled recently. We both traveled. And we came back, we start telling people about what we saw in Turkey. And then nobody has gone to heaven and come back and say, I spent 2 weeks in heaven and I came back.
You've not.
So this one life, we don't know, maybe there is another life. This one life that you are in,
that you have,
use it well.
As we wait for the second one,
which second one? Who told you there is a second one?
There's a second.
If there is a second one, this one that I know that I'm in, let's live in reality now. This one I'm in right now, I want to enjoy it to the fullest. I want to be at peace with everyone. Like the Bible says, be at peace with your neighbors. I want to be at peace with everyone. I want to be at peace with myself.
The second one after the coming of the Christ.
Yes, we know that. We are anticipating towards that. Yeah. We are hoping towards that. But this one is still reality.
That's why I used to say that these people who are driving cars that look like people. What kind of money what kind of jobs are they doing that I cannot do?
Rachel, and now I'm thinking that person that is enjoying life, like I'll be like, is the head that is on that person's neck that is on my neck too? Do they have to? Is one. So me too. I will travel that place. I'll go to New York. I'll go to Disneyland. I'll go to Paris. I'll go to England. I'll go on London Eye. I'll go everywhere. Just for you to enjoy life. Life is beautiful. But how do you appreciate all these things? Is when you start loving yourself. When you start appreciating yourself, not waiting for people's validation before you live that life, not waiting for people's validation before they now draw their own blueprint for you. And this is how you live your life. Not
mistaking it to try and measure it to someone else's measure your life to someone else's life as a measure of success.
Competition, competing with people's life. No, live your life. Your own. Competing with people's life can't even be stressful. You are trying to meet up with that person. Do you know that person's finance? You know maybe that what that person is doing it effortlessly. Live your own life
and enjoy it while
don't live in the shadow of people's. You want to do what
I think there was someone who said that when you do say those affirmations, but they don't really resonate with you, you're not going to wake up.
Write out your own.
Write out your own
that works for you.
That works for you.
When that is why the Bible is beautiful. I had a sermon. In fact, from a pastor. He said, whatever situation you are going through that time, you can definitely get a verse of it in the Bible. Use it as the affirmation and keep using it. I use it a lot. In fact, it was from Pastor Shegun. He said, if you're going through something, there is something that resonates with that situation. Use that word for your life and keep using it. And at the end of the day, baby, you just see that it fades out. It's just like a cloud. All of a sudden, when there is a cloud, at times when there is fog, you are driving in a fog. When you get close, all of a sudden, you now see that there's even nothing. So just love yourself. Enjoy life. Be at peace. When you love yourself, that is when you love people. You see, some people are so bitter. And that bitterness, they just present that bitterness. When they are on the social media, they are the ones, they are the keyboard ninjas. Typing evil. Some people will make comment on social media like this. Someone will be celebrating. You'll be like, are you even beautiful?
You actually know, then it makes you think that if you really loved yourself, you would never utter or type such kind of derogatory comments.
There's this lady, she's a celebrity in Nigeria. Things are going so well for her. But at times people don't see the good in her. In fact, people love her that they call her Yabo Ojo. I love that woman. I don't know. People don't like her, but me, I like her. Why? She calls herself a lioness. Babe, when they are battering now, when they are bringing it right and left, this baby strong. That is when she's dancing on the social media and the views. And they are recently, in fact, they are celebrating.
Small cubicle.
But what did I see in this babe? Why did I love her? She calls herself she's Leo. And you know we Leos, we are lioness. She calls herself a lioness. And babe, if she does not know her identity, if she does not, validate herself already that she's enough.
She'll crumble.
Because she's a celebrity. I've seen celebrity that just a common comment. They are shattered, they are bitter, they are crying. You will never see her weak because of someone said so. No. Even at the face of challenges, you see her strong. She's there. So
because she knows who feeds her.
Babe, before you can come and give her a negative word, you will try. You can't bring her down with your words because she knows who she is. That is what I love. I know who God says I am.
Who He says I am.
And that God that created you will not force things into you. You have to force it out.
Yeah, I think Pastor Stephen said there is a line, I'm enough because Christ is within me.
Within me. Yes. So just see yourself. There's this, Viola Davis.
Yeah.
Viola Davis, that woman, that black American, she gave a speech and she got to a line in that speech. She said, I'm enough. You will know the strength she's using to say I'm enough, as a black woman. For her to have gotten to that level, the struggle she has gone through, for her to have gotten that, she's saying it, I'm enough. And you see, she was saying it, there's tears in her, what she has gone through for her to have said, I am enough. Even at the face of
courage, yeah.
See yourself as enough. Even in the face of challenges, diversity, racism and all that, especially in this country we are in. And as a woman, there are some society there, they will be like, you're a woman, what are you saying? Sit down. Let the men talk first. But when you see yourself as enough, you need to be able to know yourself. That is why when I'm telling you that I'm a kind of person that, yet I know I'm not there yet. But at times when you shoot.
In your own level, you're there.
My dear.
You arrived.
When you shoot, you are shooting right now. You are shooting at
for the stars.
For the stars. If you meet yourself at the cloud, you are getting there. I will shoot again. So just that's why when I keep telling you things that very soon I'll become the prime minister. I don't know when I'll be there, but when you start seeing yourself there, very soon you start dining with the kings and princes. Yes.
By God's grace.
Yes.
So until next time, guys, what do you do to love yourself?
Forgive yourself. At times,
what's the one tip?
For me, it's just loving yourself. Forgiving. You have to first. We are talking about self-love. Whatever you want to give to people is garbage in. Whatever you have inside is what to bring out to people. I was saying the way people comment and all that is what you have in. That you are able to bring out. There's
nothing. Yeah, there's
love
nothing
yourself.
good.
If you love yourself, Rachel, if I love myself now,
there is no way
I will see you as beautiful. Because I'm ugly and I see myself as.
Or if it is anything that I see probably on yourself that is not probably nice, I'm able to tell you, but in a respectful way. It's not in a way of whereby I'm jealous, I'm resentful towards you, I'm competing with you. No. There is healthy competition and there is competition. There is a way you talk to me that I'll know that is she sizing me up?
Yes. Is she being jealous of yeah. But there is a healthy one whereby babe, I see that thing on you. I would like to get it too. That's fine. Yes.
I think for me it is healing yourself and being compassionate towards your own self. Because I think we are so hard on ourselves. As people. Mostly as women.
Exactly.
As women. Mothers. We are
as
very
mothers,
hard. And also we tend to love more. We give so much without considering ourselves first. And sometimes that love that we are giving is even half. It's half empty because we've not loved ourselves.
At times we're giving that love.
We think we are giving love, but we are giving hate.
Do we call it hate now?
No, okay, not bitterness sometimes.
Bitterness. It's not hate.
There is
because hate is a strong word.
It
especially
is bitterness.
Towards your loved ones.
The immediate people around you. They're the ones that do experience that the most. So when you're not full yourself and you know your value, you appreciate.
That is why, Rachel, I love that word, I am enough. I say when you are enough, it's as if you are full to the brim. You are overflowing. When anybody come and give it to you, you are full enough. You've known yourself, I am enough. When someone is coming with a cup of this thing, you'll be like, tell me, there's no way to pour it. I say, yes, I'm full enough. You are bringing your bitterness, a cup of bitterness. No, I know my identity, so I filled myself up. Don't bring your bitterness to me. There's no place. I can't accommodate it.
It can't take it.
Yes, I love myself to be enough. I know I am enough.
And pour that out to the people around me.
Right now, I don't have money. I am enough. Right now, I don't have a job.
Peace.
My darling. Right now, I don't have a job. I am enough. When you know you are enough, babe, effortlessly you see things start working for you. Because when you love yourself, you just see even the universe itself will make things start working. When the Bible says it will work together for your good, is when there is nothing. Because someone that has money.
Why does your spirit attract? Because if you're bitter, that means that people around you are all going to be bitter. Of course.
Bitter. This topic is just, it's a very beautiful topic that, it's the way you see. Because I believe this life is the way you see life that it works for you. If you believe this life is hard, you have to. If you believe this life is easy, you have to enjoy. Life is sweet. I want my peace. I want peace. I don't want trouble. You see, everything will start resonating towards what you want. Yes. And you see, life is beautiful and you start enjoying it. But you are there. You are that person. That person is coming. Insecurity. You are there. You are agitating.
That's the wisdom I think they talk about in the Bible. The wisdom of peace.
Yes.
Not of bitterness.
Yes, not of bitterness.
Until next time, guys, it's been Rachel and
Tebby
on
Conversation in the Car.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Don't